You're hosting today.
I'm not hosting. I don't know what we're doing, even talking about.
We're talking about Killzone.
Killzone? Why are we talking about? That's 2 weeks old.
Well, we haven't done a podcast in a week.
In a week.
Yeah.
We talked about Killzone last week.
We talked about a little bit, but only half of it dropped.
That's right.
So, welcome everybody to another episode of the Saltdivers podcast.
You're recording?
I've been recording for
You hungover son of a bitch.
I'm very hungover. I'm very tired. I forgot today was recording day.
See, you're just dedicated.
I
Dedicated.
slept in, and then I was like, oh shit, I gotta be somewhere. Welcome everybody to another episode of the Saltdivers podcast. It's a special Christmas edition.
Christmas. Woo.
Yay! Oh man. So we've got a couple things to cover. The Illuminate are popping up all over the place. They're doing some reconnaissance, and I thought for sure like a couple days ago that they were going to pop up in Meridia, because the Meridian black hole is acting funky. That is confirmed.
Yeah.
It was a conspiracy theory at first. People were like, well, I went. I didn't see anything different. And people were like, no, dude, it's fucking popping off.
They're thinking it's acting weird because the black liquid goo that we use to make it has some kind of like...
It has to do with the Illuminate. It came from the Illuminate.
It came from the Illuminate, so there's some kind of like residual trace on a microbial level or something, and they think things could be connected, and
people are saying that it leads to an alternate universe where the Illuminate won the first galactic war.
Okay, that's pretty good.
There's some theories going on about that. There's theories that the reason why they're popping up all over the map is because they're trying to find Meridian. They don't exactly know where it is. They got real goddamn close last week.
Well, if they're from an alternate dimension where the black hole leads to, how did they get here to begin with if we wiped them all out?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that it's a possibility that on the other side of the black hole is more Illuminate, and the Illuminate from our universe is trying to find the black hole so that they can travel through it and get their brethren to come back and help them win against the super Earth.
Okay. I mean, that makes sense.
Listen, I've been asking for months for like a cool, deep narrative story, and I don't know if this is official or not, but I'm fucking making it official.
So are the Illuminate the Dominion from Star Trek Deep Space Nine, and the black hole is just like the wormhole from that show?
Exactly.
Is that what's going on?
Yeah, I think that's probably close to what's going on. Maybe. Or it's just a way for them to fast travel their entire army into super Earth territory. But the question remains, if the Illuminate, when they land on a human-occupied planet, turn those humans into zombies, what happens when they land on a bug-occupied planet? Do they turn the bugs into zombies? Because if I'm fighting fucking zombie shriekers,
zombie bugs,
and zombie stalkers and zombie chargers, I might start fighting bugs more often, because that sounds way more fun. You know.
Okay.
Maybe.
All right. I don't know what to say to that.
I
don't know why you don't like to fight bugs anyway. I mean, they all have their different things, I guess. You just like enemies that fight back like with guns.
Yeah.
Instead of claws and mandibles.
Yeah, melee shit bothers the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
It's irritating. Even the zombies.
They like to get shot at, not vomited on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you okay?
No.
What is your deal, bro?
Bro, I got so I fell asleep on the couch in a weird way after drinking too much, and it was just not good. This is not good. Anyway,
you know the rule is I can't feel sorry for you when it's self-inflicted like that. So
I never asked you to feel sorry.
for
me.
I know you didn't.
But anyway, comment in the comments what the cure for this is.
Massage.
Dutch, you want to give me a massage?
A couple Tylenol. That's the cure.
Anyway,
lots of fluids.
I'm really intrigued at what's going on with the Illuminate. And I showed you a movie clip from the movie Signs from M. Night Shyamalan a minute ago.
You did.
How did that make you feel? Was that because that's my theory?
I thought it was accurate.
So I can't show the clip because of copyright bullshit reasons. But Joaquin Phoenix walks into a recruitment center,
right? And
the military guy that's sitting behind the desk, super creepily, is like, I know what they're doing. I've seen this before. It's called probing.
Yep.
You know, and they goes through the thing. Is like, yeah, they pop up here and there. They don't really engage very much. There's not that many of them. and then
They want
they're just trying to evaluate. Yeah.
See what kind of special forces they need to bring in
Right.
to get
They're
the
just-
job done when the time comes.
They're evaluating the
Yeah.
situation,
Yeah.
and then they're going to go back home, report, and then they're going to send the full army
Yeah.
once they know exactly how much force they need to use.
Which
and I'm
is-
like, you know what? I think that might be what's going on.
Mhm.
And I really do think that they have to use the freaking black hole. They're probing for it. They're trying to find it. They're testing our weaknesses. Once they find it, then the full brunt of the Illuminate force is going to come in, and they're going to enter through that black
What's
hole.
the purpose of zombifying all of our super citizens?
It's just fodder, cannon fodder.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, you show up on a planet and you take the population over, you turn them into zombies just so that
Well, taking the population of a planet over is not probing and spying.
It is to them because it's small little colonized. It's
I
like
guess it's small little colony worlds.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Nothing major. They're not going anywhere for like a city center or anything like that. They're just going for small colonies. And if you notice, if you think about it in that frame of mind,
Mm-hmm.
they have these zombies as like their cannon fodder infantry force. Comparatively, how many actual Illuminate are on the planet? Not that many, right? Maybe you got a couple of the elite dudes, or overseers or whatever they're called. There's really only like not that many. Like maybe less than 100.
Yeah.
And you're mostly fighting the zombies and the walkers, and then the overseer guys are just kind of floating around helping out. So there's really not that much of an invasion force from the Illuminate. It's all just these humans have been taken over.
If this is just the vanguard, man, we're gonna be in trouble.
I hope so. I hope we're in trouble. I hope when the full force of the Illuminate come in, we're all like, fuck.
Because I know we've been playing this game with the Illuminate for a couple of weeks now, and we don't ever go on anything less than a 10 when we're going against these dudes, and we still don't have a huge amount of problem with them.
With a full squad,
because it's 4 unit types. It's the Striders, the overseers, and the zombies.
And we're kind of learning how to deal with them.
Yeah.
Like so, a railgun is freaking god mode against the bots because it's just a like heavy hitting one shot powerhouse. But that doesn't work on these things because their armor is different. You have to do like quick success machine guns, quick succession, things that shoot a lot very, very quickly. That's what their weakness is. It's not the single shot stuff. It's not like sniper rifles and whatnot. Like you can't really bring that stuff on these missions because it doesn't do anything. But yeah, I think we're getting used to how to play against these guys, what their weaknesses is, what the best way to fight them is. And I'm really looking forward to when we get to actually fight the full force of the army.
I've seen some pictures of some of these other units that we haven't seen yet and stuff. I'm like, that's
there's like weird mind control ones,
yeah,
and shit like that. Yeah,
it's gonna put a whole new twist on things. And
yeah,
I don't know if we'll be able to handle it on a 10 from the get go.
We'll see. I think the 18 will do all right though.
Yeah,
you guys, we're a well-oiled machine at this point.
Getting there, getting better.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm way more confident in my playing abilities here lately. So
yeah,
when my hands work, so everything's fine.
But let's talk about since we're talking about like how to fight these things, like what the best loadout is. I found anything. Arc is really good against them. Arc technology is great, and rapid succession machine guns and stuff like that is also
exactly
really
what
good.
I do. I bring down the machine gun, and I bring down the blitzer, and
that pretty much does it, huh?
And
you got your little guard dog
and grenades.
Yeah. What kind of grenades you use? I like the flame grenades.
No, I use the ones that blow up.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to do something.
What's that?
Oh, I just fucked up the cameras. Oh god. Subscribe to the channel. When we hit 5,000, we are going to do a giveaway of something, and something good, something really good.
We're gonna give away something,
something really fucking good. We don't know what it is yet, but it'll be really fucking good to a lucky winner when we hit 5,000 subscribers. So subscribe, and if you want to join us, go to saltdivers.discord.com because we have a fantastic community over there of over 1,000 people who love to play Helldivers and multiple other games. Since the Illuminate dropped. Ghost Recon and a couple of the other games that we have really gotten a lot less attention. But if you're into Helldivers and you're still playing, you're looking for a good squad, head over there. All right, Can we talk about the fucking Killzone shit real quick?
Sure.
We talked about it, like the initial drop, and and people were like, "What the fuck is this $20 price point?"
Let me tell you what. Before you get into that,
Yeah,
let me
go
tell
ahead.
you what I experienced.
What'd you
I logged on and all this stuff was there, and I read some things about how it's too expensive and all this kind of stuff, and everybody was bitching and complaining about it.
Mm-hmm.
And I logged onto the game, and there you are. You come into my ship, and you were like fully dripped out in everything that you can buy. I go, God damn.
I bought that shit the second I got on.
And here I am on my old, my old
fucking
stuff.
drip diver now, or what do they call it?
Like, I go, oh, look at the fashion diver. Boy.
Yeah, and the wealth diver.
Yeah,
I paid for the fucking
the whale with the bank over here just dropped all his money.
I did. I spent the whole
2 war bonds worth for a helmet and an armor.
Yeah,
it's like Jesus, dude.
Yeah, I did do it.
Yeah, but anyway,
look, I was a fan of Killzone when it came out back in the day. I remember playing it like crazy. I loved that game. It was so fun. The aesthetics of it with the freaking 1940s Germany inspired bad guys with the glowing red eyes. It was fucking cool as shit. And when I found out they were doing a collaboration with it, I was like, got me.
Yeah.
If they do a collaboration with some fucking IP that I've never played before, I'm probably not going to do the same thing. I'm not going to drop $20 on it. But because it's an IP that I know and that I liked, and I had a little bit of nostalgia towards it, I wanted to check it out. But the controversy came from, the controversy was, this fucking shit is $20. It's half the price of the original game, right? The game is $40. This is $20 for just basically a cosmetic kit.
For the first page.
For the first page. People freaked out so badly about it.
Well, they should have.
Okay, but then Arrowhead was like, fuck, all right, give them the other half for free.
Yeah.
So we got a whole war bond. It's a collaboration war bond. It's a specialty war bond for double the price of a normal one. There was a back and forth. We had a show about it. We did a live stream where we all kind of throw our 2 cents in there. I'm kind of being like, look, for these collaborations.
Look, man, I went on Twitter and just straight up tagged Palstat and said, you're being a little bit greedy.
Yeah?
I did. Yeah. He listened to me. Then he said, hey, Shams, maybe the Dutch butter says we're being a little expensive. So maybe you need to do something different. It's like, oh, yeah, you're right. Dutch is right. Let's give them that second page for free.
Yeah, they did.
So you're all very
which is,
welcome.
I'm glad they did.
You're all welcome for that.
I'll say Dutch is he's the reason why. I'm glad they gave that second page for free because the shit on that sucked.
Yeah.
Dude, the freaking sniper rifle that they gave us, this plasma sniper rifle is such dog shit. It needs a rework. And again, aesthetically, it's awesome. Like, it looks fucking cool. And on paper, it sounds really cool. It's a 3-burst shot sniper rifle with a badass scope and like these little freaking side armament things. It's really cool. It's just not powerful enough to justify calling it a sniper rifle. It's like a really shitty assault rifle. Basically, it's like on the same power as like a fucking Liberator Penetrator or something like that. But it only has 9 shots. So it's like really, really bad. If they want to,
doesn't sound like a gun.
It's not a gun. No, like if it was super powerful, if they gave it like some real heft to it, then I could totally see its usefulness in specific outcomes or in specific environments. But the way it is right now, it's kind of useless, and I don't use it that much. I just jumped in with it a couple minutes ago just to put it to the test, and it was terrible. The armor is fine. People are saying that the Killzone armor is too good.
Too good?
It's too good.
Because it's got the 50%.
It's got 50% to pretty much everything.
Acid, fire, gas,
the whole deal.
Or something.
Yeah. And it's like, yeah, it's so the issue with people was like, well, I got to pay to buy this like goated out armor. Fuck you, man.
What is this, a pay to win game now?
Yeah. Pay to win against the computer. Like, okay. I don't know. It didn't bother me that much.
No, it doesn't bother me a whole lot either.
I'll tell you what.
I think people are having issues with there being weapons in the store. Because they did say that they were never going to put weapons in the store at one point.
Oh yeah, a while ago, I remember.
So,
but for their first collaboration, it was a little bit of a fumble, but not bad. They kind of recovered it as always.
Yeah, I think it didn't take weeks of bickering and fighting in Discord and online back and forth with the people, and I think they just they realized really quickly that they kind of
overpriced
screwed the pooch here.
Yeah,
and they adjusted and. I really don't have a huge issue with how it all kind of sorted itself out.
Yeah.
I do think it's a little expensive. I think $20 for a quarter of a war bond is nonsense. But you can't argue with the numbers. They sold a ton of these things.
Did they?
In fact, I saw on I think it was Cloud or Buzz Lightyears or something. They showed a Steam chart that deals with money, not players, but money, the amount of money generated, and it shot up from like 24 to like number 3, like overnight after they put that stuff out.
Yeah, the collaboration.
Yeah, so I mean, it worked. People are buying it. Every one of us, we all have part of it.
Yeah,
I had enough. I'm trying to do it without spending any real money. I'm not going to,
which I think is a great thing.
But I had enough in there because I spent all my stuff earlier, and I didn't know this was coming out. So, but I had enough left.
Yeah,
I had enough left to buy the helmet.
Okay.
And now and they gave us another week, so we have the rest of this week to get what we need. And then I'm going to probably just have to drop another $5 to be able to get the armor, the body part, and the gun.
I think. Well, the gun. I don't particularly care for any of the weapons in this collaboration. I'm not a submachine gun user.
Is it the baton? No, the baton.
The spear is dope. It can be in the right circumstances. Yeah. It's more of a challenge weapon than anything else because like it's not fantastic, but it's kind of fun to use with like a ballistic shield and shit like that.
But I'm just trying to
price point
grind up.
I think the other reason why people were pissed off about it is because they literally just spent all their money on the actual war bond that came out for the Illuminate, the urban environment one. So everybody like, they went and rushed and bought that, and then like the next fucking day, they drop another war bond. I think if they would have spaced that out a little bit, people would have had a little extra cash in their hand. They would have had a little bit more super credits grinded out. Give
us a couple of weeks.
It wouldn't have been a big. Everybody was like, "Oh, I'll just buy it with my super credits. No big deal." But because it happened so fast after, people were like, "What the fuck? I don't have any money."
Yeah. So what generally happens is there's
a bit of FOMO there.
Yeah. Well, that's the whole thing. There's people like me is like, well, I want that.
Yeah.
There's no $10. So. I like to keep up with the stuff that's out there. There's nothing in the game that I don't. Well, there are a few things that I don't have, but it's stuff like the big helmet you can buy with this from the start that has the big horns that come up.
Oh, the super citizen thing.
The super gay super citizen one. It's like you shoot that guy if you see him show up in your group. It's like, bro. You're not rocking that shit with me. No way.
Oh, I'm gonna rock that shit now. I'm gonna go buy it just to piss you off.
Yeah. But
super gay.
The super horns, everybody look. Here it is. Woo! Yeah.
I'm a horn diver.
I'm a horn diver. So horny.
Fucking weirdo.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it kind of looks cool, but man, it's like dress blues. It's like the super. It's like that isn't very practical, man.
You know what? I almost want to buy the Super Citizen pack just so I can play the fucking stratagem hero on my ship.
Yeah,
because that pisses me off. Because I want that.
Yeah,
I don't give a shit about the rest of it. I just want the stratagem hero. If they did a stratagem hero thing in the Superstore for like 600 credits, 100%.
I'm gonna go buy it now just so I can use that voice when I'm playing. Let's go, everybody. Let's go. Hey, everybody, look at me. I'm fancy. Let's go kill some bugs. All right. I'm buying it.
Fucking do it.
I'm doing it.
Do it.
Let's go.
Oh, shit.
Oh, you're not going to dive with me unless you put your horns on. Let's go. Let's get dressed up. Let's going to go to the show. Let's go kill some bots.
Let's get dressed up.
You got your penetrator?
Oh, fuck, man.
Get your horny helmet.
Making my head hurt.
Get your helmet and your penetrator gun. Penetrate me, baby. Let's go. We're canceled.
The lib penetrator.
Get the lib penetrator. Let's go.
Oh, shit. That is fucking funny. Okay. Yeah, on that note, I forgot what I was even talking about.
Derailed.
God, we haven't been derailed in a while.
Let's talk about the Jeep.
Oh, the fucking Jeep is so fun.
What do they call it?
I don't give a shit. It's the Warthog.
Yeah, it's the Warthog.
It's the Warthog.
I am a terrible shot with that thing.
You mean in the gunner spot?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, it depends on the driver. If the driver's smooth, it's a lot easier.
So we were cruising around Sunday night. Theron was our driver. He was the wheelman. We go, you got to bring the Jeep. Say, okay, let's go.
Yeah.
You know, so he would bring it in, and he'd bring it down. And man, the first time I did it, in fact, we just saw it play here a little bit ago. I couldn't get into the gunner spot first off. So you got to go all the way behind it and hit the thing when it says, you know, I'm like, okay, fine. So I get up there and I do it, and we're driving around. He's all going around corners and stuff, mowing over Voteless, and I'm all like, and you know, you can see the bullets go like over the top of like the striders and stuff you're trying to hit.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God, I'm a terrible shot with this thing. You just got to practice, man. And then you got to do the whole reload thing, and it's just, it was
speed.
It was really fun.
Yeah.
But you know, it's just kind of chaotic and hectic. And
you know what's really fun to do
really
with
cool.
the Jeep now is blitz missions.
Yeah.
When you just have to go and destroy the outposts or whatever. Yeah. Dude.
Yeah. So the Jeep, I find it's completely changing the way you can play some of these missions. Because you can literally get your whole squad in a Jeep. All right, let's go get that bug hole. Let's go get that bug nest. And you just like drive in the middle of it and you go, everybody like takes a hole. And you just drive out and go to the next one. It's really funny. It's just.
Everybody takes a hole.
Everybody takes a hole. Let's go. And yeah,
we're so mature.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm in my 50s and I'm playing video games. Okay.
What do you expect?
But yeah, it really just the one vehicle is just changed the whole dynamic of the game, and people are having a lot of fun with it. People are jousting with it.
I've heard about the Jeep jousting, where I don't know what that is exactly, but
you know, I had an idea where all four of us could bring a Jeep and we could just like race around the perimeter of the map.
Yeah.
So you could get from one end to the other to the first, you know?
Yeah. I'm down.
Jeep races. Let's go.
But it shortens the playtime of a mission so much if you do it right and you just freaking blaze through the map. Some maps are way easier to get around than others. The snow planets is not easy to get around. You slip and slide all over.
Well, you got to put some snow tires on that.
Yeah, you got to get the snow tire upgrade for the freaking
Yes, that's something they could sell.
Snow tire
better
upgrade.
Traction, better 40% more traction on snow planets.
Yeah,
put some studs on those tires.
Well, put that in the freaking Polar Patriot Warbond too.
Yeah,
man. God damn.
Absolutely.
Those cleats on that freaking armor should do something. You know what I mean?
For sure.
So
there's me getting in a Jeep right there.
Yeah, here we go. Look how fast I am. There's Dutch driving in the gunner seat.
I'm in the gunner seat.
Just completely missing, not even aiming.
I'm not even shooting yet. So this doesn't work.
That's so funny.
They're on in the driver's seat.
Yeah. Dude, the urban environments, I'm really looking forward to the urban environments being moved to the other factions. Because this is so fun, dude. As expected, as soon as they drop urban environments, and I'm like, this is what I've been waiting for. This is so fucking cool.
Yeah.
So I'm thrilled, and I'm really looking forward to those being on like bot side and shit like that, and even bugs to a certain extent. I'd love to see it, because then you can relive the fantasy of the opening, the opening scene for the game, when the bugs show up in that little town and it like kills that guy's wife or whatever. Like you'd literally be reliving that. Are you gonna shoot anything?
I don't think so.
Turn around, man. There's people shooting at you. What are you doing?
I think the one where I shot.
Look right there.
Oh, right, yeah, here we go.
Right there. Come on, turn. Shoot.
No, I still didn't shoot.
Oh my God.
I think I'm out of bullets.
No, you're not. You have 4 out of 4 in your full magazine. You're just you're a terrible gunner. Yeah. He gets out. You don't get out. Get back in. What are you doing?
I don't know.
You're terrible at
I think
this.
I'm gonna die here in a second. But yeah.
Anyway.
But yeah, the Jeep, it's completely changed the way people can play, because you can literally just put the squad in a Jeep and drive from one point to the other.
I've noticed that. I feel like some of the maps are a little bit bigger than they used to be too.
Do you?
You notice that?
Yeah.
We went on a bot mission on a desert planet recently with me and Christ and somebody else. It might have been Styx, and that freaking map was huge.
Yeah,
it took us because we didn't bring a Jeep. I don't know why. We just didn't bother. We brought other shit, and it took us a while. We were like hoofing it, trying to get across that map.
Oh, there was you and I and Kay, and I think it was Sticks played. I think I was with that mission. It was like one of those desert type style planets.
Yeah, I had the jetpack.
Yeah, and it was enormous.
It was huge.
It was huge, and it was a 10. And but the part of the problem was it was one of those maps where there was a giant mountain range
right in the middle of it,
right down the middle of the map that you had to go around it.
Yeah, I like that. I think that's cool though.
It was a lot of time just trudging and running from one thing to another. And of course, we were dumbasses and we split up, and one of us went on one side, one of us went on the other. And whenever people would die, we'd have to calm them down completely away from where they were.
Yeah. So
it was kind of a pain in the ass, but it was one of those ones like, oh man, if we had a Jeep here, this would be
a lot
easier.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I think a Jeep in some circumstances, a Jeep is probably like a must bring. Like at least one person has to bring the Jeep down. Yeah. I do like that there's no limit on how many you can call down. Like the mech, you can only get 2.
Right.
But the Jeep, you can just keep calling it down. So if it blows up or whatever.
I think they need to buff it up a little bit. I think it's too easy to like have a tire blown off or something like that. But
really?
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's fine. It's a tire. I mean,
yeah.
If a tire gets fucking shot by a 50 caliber,
but
it's gonna
fun
pop.
thing is you can still work them with 3 tires.
Dude, I'll tell you what. Here's a secret. Here's a secret, guys. If you got like 1 or 2 tires blown out on that thing and it's getting squirrely, just blow all 4 out, and it drives a lot easier. You slide around a little bit, but it's not as uneven. It's real. Yeah. Like I had that happen. I was like, oh, fuck. Like 3 out of the 4 tires was blown. I'm like, well, might as well pop the last one and just ride on the rims. And I did, and it worked. It worked a lot. It was a lot less squirrely than if you had like 2 tires only.
We were playing, I think it's at the end of this video that we're watching right now, but we had an issue where we were on a bug planet, and we were doing the nuke the nurseries mission when we have the little drill symbol on the map. And we did 2 separate groups. Me and Theron went one side, and Beard and Def went to the other side. And we ended up calling our drill setup, both of us down at the same time.
You can do that?
No.
Oh.
No, you cannot. Completely bugged the mission out.
Oh.
And we ended up having to abandon the mission because it would not reset and would not work. So don't do that if you ever come with it. You have to do those drill stratagems one at a time.
That's interesting.
So yeah, just a little bug that we found out there. I think if you can split up, if you got the ability to do that, you should be able to call those down at the same time from one end of the map to the other. Well,
it's technically speaking, it's 2 different people's Pelican.
Right.
So you should, in theory, be able to do 2.
Yeah, but man, it completely bugged.
Because if you think about it, like if 2 people can call 2 mechs down at the same time, and it's 2 different Pelicans that fly down, so why not do that with the nursery thing? That's interesting. Interesting.
Yeah. And that was a really intense mission too, man. Bugs everywhere.
Bugs, dude. The bugs were insane. I haven't fought bugs in a while. I jumped into a bug mission and I was like, oh shit, I forgot about this. This is freaking wild. These bugs were a pain in the ass. What else we got? We got I don't
know. I just kind of feel like we're just kind of sitting here and reminiscing and talking about a few of the things that have gone on. You know, the DSS is still
the DSS is fucking broken. That's right.
So I like how they've kind of taken that into the narrative. Is like, and
nobody likes this thing.
No, this thing sucks, dude. So we just like get rid of this thing, suck it down. We're all trying to like ship it to Meridia. It's like, get the fuck out of here. It's like
useless piece of shit. So they work it in.
I love our community, dude.
They work it in.
What happens if we send it into the cloud, into the goon,
the
gloom? The gloom. Let's gloom it up. It's like, no, you can't do that.
How long has the gloom been there? Fuck, I feel like it's been like 4 months.
Nobody cares.
Like, Jesus.
It's like, I really hope that gloom is really mutating those guys, make it more of a challenge.
Yeah.
Which is what it's supposedly doing. So,
well, Helldivers are notoriously gluttons for punishment.
Yeah, we kind of are.
We like the fucking ridiculously hard shit until we start bitching about it, and then they're like, "Okay, we'll turn it down
until they charge us too much." $20? Are you out of your mind? Fuck! I'm not going to be able to get my Starbucks tomorrow if I pay that much money.
No shit. Yeah, I spent $14 at Dunkin' Donuts today.
Oh Jesus!
It'll last me 15 minutes, but fucking war bond. Too much fucking money.
That's right.
Yeah. No, I'm having a good time with the game right now. It's taken my attention away from some of the other ones. I do need to fucking play the Indiana Jones game because I spent fucking $60 on it. I do.
Yeah, that game came and went.
Yeah, the reviews were like, yeah, it's good. Yeah. And then I was like, oh, okay. And everybody's like, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's a good game.
Beat it, done, over.
Done.
Cool.
Over.
Okay. Moving on. Thanks. Go back to Helldivers. All right.
Yeah. Pretty much. Like, I haven't seen anything negative about that game, but it definitely didn't keep people's attention very long. But I need to get into it. I need to actually play the storyline.
What do you think they're doing with the DSS?
I think they're going to rework it. I genuinely think they're going to take the feedback that they were given by the majority of the player base and just be like, this thing is a fucking giant space toilet.
Yep.
Just a place for us to sink our samples for no reason. It's terrible. I think they're going to try and rework it.
I want them to make it. I don't mind what they were trying to do with it. That was an interesting concept. Make it a weapons platform, but they also need to make it like a space station. Give it like something like where we can all come and congregate and make it, get the platoons, be part of it.
That would be a good idea.
That kind of thing.
I think instead of having just like the orbital bombardment like randomly happen on a planet, I think what they would probably be best doing is any planet that has the DSS over it, you get like 2 extra stratagems.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that, where it's more customizable and it's more like pointed towards the player, and it's something that they can use on their own instead of just having some random thing happen without them knowing it. Like the carpet bombing stratagem that it was in the works. There was videos out there of people testing it and stuff like that. It was just that giant bomber that would just fucking completely lay waste to an area. Like, have that be a special stratagem only available on DSS planets.
Sure.
And shit like that. But you have to call in person, you're down there and you call it in. It's not just some fucking thing that happens.
Yeah. I still think that the biggest thing that I want, besides the expansion of the Illuminate, I really want them to get the platoons put in the game.
Yeah.
Because that's cool. Just how I like to. I want to get our playing group organized. You know what I mean? It's going to be super fun whenever they get to do that.
Yeah.
Even if they just have to open up another section of our ship or something to set it up. It would just take like a little fake control panel that there's a dozen of them on the ship that are in there right now. So,
well, that one, like, so on the left hand side you have your armor set up, and on the right you just have this blank screen that just has Super Earth on it.
Oh, and news that nobody cares about. I finally have my ship completely upgraded.
Oh, good.
We finally went out and ground out all those medium samples.
They made those more readily available too.
Yeah,
the orange ones. I noticed that. So they're listening to the feedback.
Well, I was listening. The other day, I bought my second to last one, and I still needed like 150 rare samples.
Whoa!
I'm like, Jesus, I'm never gonna get this done. So me and Christ used, you know what? Let's just go farm them up. So we dropped down to like a 5, and we was 2-man. We went down to these. I think it was one of like the moon type planets or whatever.
Yeah.
And we just grounded out about 2/3 of them, and then I got the rest of them normally just playing. So it took about another day. It wasn't really that bad. It wasn't really that bad at all. So yeah, it's nice to have all that done.
Yeah.
So
you notice the difference?
There's literally nothing left for me to purchase right now. I'm finally one of those people that's like, I don't need those rare samples. Just let them sit there. I'm not going to pick those.
You know what's funny is I don't pick up samples anymore unless it's the super rares.
Yeah,
because then I just pick them up out of.
I'm maxed out on.
I'm maxed out on those, but I'm like, I'm going to get them just for
sample rock.
Yeah.
So
just for the clout, just for the clout of picking them up.
Yeah.
I think the only other thing that I would like to see, I know there's been many discussions with the player base in our Discord about like, oh, I'd love to see some kind of like a an enemy breakdown on the computer system. Like, tells you like, okay, these are the weapons that are useful against them. These are the weak spots. Like a breakdown that needs to be on the computer system in the game somewhere. That would be super
instead
cool.
of a fob hopper spreadsheet.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Shout out to Fob.
That dude's insane.
He's insane.
But yeah, other than that, man, I'm having a good time with it. I think we're in a good spot. I think they've really, especially with this Killzone collaboration. Again, the collaboration, I want to just praise them for not going overboard with the inspiration, where like I don't want a fucking Fortnite 1-for-1 transfer of fucking Snoop Dogg in Helldivers, right?
No,
I don't want
all.
that shit.
Absolutely not.
Pile has already said that's not what we're gonna do. It's Helldivers inspired by, not this thing inserted into the game.
And having not played Killzone, I don't know how. My understanding is this armor is like almost a 1-for-1.
It's pretty damn close.
Pretty close remake.
Not 100%, but it's pretty freaking close.
But it looks like you just got Helldivers with an attitude now, and I like it.
Yeah,
I like it. And it's not too far off from stuff that they already had in the game anyway, because you already got like the German style helmets with some of them have red eyes or red visors and stuff, and you could tell that those were kind of probably inspired already by some of the Killzone aesthetic. So I thought these looked good. I immediately bought that helmet.
The helmet's freaking awesome.
I'm like, oh my God, that thing looks sick. And then I got, the welfare stuff from
the free stuff that you get.
Yeah, so it's like, we kind of had a good laugh the other day, because if you're rocking second page, you're a welfare diver,
right?
And if you're rocking first page, you're a whale diver. So you know, it's just which one are you?
Are you a whale or a welfare? Like, look, I got my EBT submachine gun.
We laughed so hard because it was like we compared it back in the World of Warcraft days when when the game first came out, you had to like earn your epics. It's like I remember my hunter. I'm running through Orgrimmar, right, and I see this other hunter from this elite like level, the biggest guild on the server, and he's got his freaking tier 2. Hunter dragon hunter stuff on. I'm like, and here's me, I don't even know what he's wearing. I said, what in the hell is that? That is the badass looking armor. I've never seen this stuff before. He's like, well, let me tell you something, son. This is what you have to do. I'm like, oh, so all of a sudden I have goals. It's like, okay, I got goals. I got to get that armor set. And you know what? I got it. And it took me about a year to get it. And then after that, they just started a couple years later. They just started throwing this stuff out like candy. It's like, oh, you want that? You just go ahead. Here's your welfare epics. And we were like, and then you just started making fun of everybody that was wearing this shit. It's like, you didn't earn that. You didn't earn that. They should put
like kind of tie it to the Steam achievements or something like that, where you get a special armor if you do XYZ or whatever.
That would be really cool.
Some kind of weird ass fucking mission objective thing. That you do, and it's like super hard to do.
There's nothing wrong with armor sets and aesthetic things that come from achievements. I really like that idea.
Yeah, I like
that.
It's
like you get you killed a million bots, or you killed a million crickets, or you're the Charger Slayer. So there's a Charger Slayer set out there. You've killed 50,000
fucking chargers
in your adventures. That kind of stuff. They can absolutely do that.
Even what did when fucking Shams was spouting off on Discord, he was like, yeah, use secondaries and SMGs on a level 10 and let me know how it goes. Like, if you like run an entire level 10 with only secondaries.
Challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted. You get a special armor if you do that shit, right? Yeah. That kind of shit.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I'm all for that kind of stuff. That sounds like a ton of fun. And
you put out something that sounds impossible with a little stupid, dangly aesthetic award, a little badge you put on your shoulder pad or something.
Yeah, exactly.
I want that.
Bro, can you imagine?
There's going to be fools out there that'll spend the rest of their lives trying to get that thing. It's just like,
can you imagine if they do these little these little special missions, but they give you little like a salad thing, you know, like a military bracket on your chest, whatever they're fucking called.
Malevolon Creek badge.
Exactly.
Kind of
Malevolon Creek badge. You get this. So you're gonna have dudes with their whole fucking chest is gonna be filled with medals and shit like that.
Yeah, Bezonator is gonna be
fucking loaded.
It's like you can't even stand in the same room as me.
Yeah,
Get out of here. Yeah.
Dude, I looked at Bez's stats the other day. He was reading them off. He's fucking
he's a man.
Tripled my digits.
Oh, yeah.
Tripled them.
Yeah.
He's almost at 2,000 hours in the game.
The guy comes, he sleeps for 24 hours, wakes up, plays for 3 days straight, doesn't sleep, just plays for 3 days, and then sleeps for 20. He has this rest cycle. It's just he's insane. But love a dude.
That's awesome.
Wow. But
what a savage.
He's a savage.
But yeah, man. I'm in a good place. We're happy. I think this game's fun. They whatever irritation we had is gone. So
yeah,
good for them.
It's true.
Let's keep it rolling. Keep going.
Yeah.
These I feel like
these Arrowhead cracks me up, man. They really do.
Why is that?
Because they do something good. It's like they're the one step forward, too big,
two steps back. Yeah.
It's like, God damn it. It's like, oh, okay, really, that's great. Love it. Oh, geez. It's like, it's just, you can't, it's like,
it's always something.
There's always something. I kind of expect it now.
Yeah. It's their MO.
kind of expect it now.
It's their MO.
So.
But I do think if they were to include, and I don't really think this would take very much on their end as far as like development goes, like a couple of small aesthetic things that are specifically tied to achievements in the game.
Even if it's the recolors of something, a little bit,
Like, oh, you got the blue shit? Oh, how'd you
nice.
get that blue armor? Oh, well, I did this fucking weird ass mission and I had to do it all with a fucking spear. It's like, whoa.
I had to kill a Bile Titan with my lance.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
Son of a bitch. I had to jump off a cliff onto its head.
And spear it through the
Johnny Rico, that son of a bitch.
Yeah, the Rico achievement. Bro,
like
come
that,
on. There's a million different things I could do, and it'd be super easy. Wouldn't cost anybody money. It would just make the game fun.
How would you'd have to have somebody like, okay, we're gonna set this up. It's like, okay, there's a Bile Titan. Who's bait? And somebody's gonna get that thing over here. And you like, standing on top of this cliff. Yeah. You just go, as it runs by.
Exactly. You have to have a jetpack. You'd be up on a cliff somewhere. Somebody would have to make it run past you.
Yeah.
As it runs past you, you jump on it and freaking stick it with a thermite.
Like the mammoth hunters in 10,000 BC.
Exactly.
Yeah. Make the Bile Titan go through the canyon.
Yeah. Yeah. That's real, man. All right, let's get the hell out of here.
Right.
Thank you, everybody, for watching the show. Have a great holiday season. Enjoy your time off if you're not working. If you are working, you poor bastard, go play some video games. Yeah. Dutch, you have any final words for us?
No. I mean, are we doing a show next week, end of the year show?
Yeah,
sure. We will. Okay, well, I'll save some thoughts for then.
Okay.
And no, but everybody keep having fun, keep diving, and let's go. Let's kill some shit. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's do it.